right, this is long overdue, and I do apologize for that. It's your boy Coach White, Mark White, aka Mr. Modifier. Like I said, it's long overdue, but here it is. Green Pastures, Blue Ice, Fermented Skatefish, Liver Oil. All right, so basically, let me just give you a recap. I was supposed to do this a couple days ago after I finished 60 days of knocking out this fermented skatefish liver oil. And the reason why I did do this guinea pig trial test, if you guys don't know, you're going to learn something right now. But if you do know me, you guys know that I love guinea pig testing things on myself all the time. I don't like to give anybody any type of, suggestions or, opinions on something I've never done or never tried myself. So I went ahead and I did Green Pastures, who does not pay me. Let's make that clear. Green Pastures, Blue Ice, Fermented Skatefish, Liver Oil. So basically, we're going to cover the pros, cons, benefits I noticed personally, and what I like most during the 60 days. And if I suggest or refer you to try this, right? To try it. Okay, that's what I'm just reading here. I'm dual broadcasting on YouTube, boop, my YouTube family, and Facebook, boop, over there, like this. Everything's backwards on my screens. You guys know I drink my water. Let me put this down first. I got no pills to take today, so let me just put this down. All right, let's start with the con. The first con. And this wasn't a big con. There aren't too many cons, so I'm going to start with the con. The fishy taste of Green Pastures, Blue Ice, Fermented Skatefish, Liver Oil. It tastes like anchovies without the saltiness. Now, if you don't like fish, you're going to have a hard time with this. Pro, they're easy to swallow. And if you are like me, you take them on an empty stomach the first thing in the morning, and then you brush your teeth, the fishy taste is gone. Con, if you don't brush your teeth and you just eat it on an empty stomach and you don't eat anything within an hour or two later, all your burps all day long are going to taste like fish, okay? Just not like any fish, like anchovies. Let's make this clear. I do like anchovies. Come from an Italian background. It's called a alige. My 90-year-old aunt, before she passed away, God bless her soul, she used to make the fried dough with alige. It was sweet and salty. To this day, there's no fried dough that will ever compare to my Aunt A's. Even when my mother makes it, it's nowhere near as good as my Aunt A's, and she's no longer with us, so I'll never have it again. I've tried making it myself. It still does. It always tastes better when somebody else makes it. So, pro, the dreams. Now, one thing that this is supposed to do is decalcify your pineal gland. Now, this could have been me amping myself up. I'm a believer in the placebo effect. If you believe something, if you want to manifest something, you think about it, you speak about it all day long. And I kept speaking about the dreams I wanted to have. And part of me believes this is because the last day of doing it, I had this dream. Now, if you're new to Coach White and all of this fermented skatefish liver oil, and you go back and watch all the days, because I documented every day, I had this one reoccurring dream that was so fascinating to me. I shrunk down to the size of an ant, and in my hand I had this little pickaxe, and inside my brain, I was inside here, there was this diamond, like think of a red playing card diamond, but it was crystal, and inside of it, it looked like a pine cone, and I was chipping away, and every time I chipped, it would be like tick, 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 and little pieces would come off, and as I had the dream more and more, the pieces started shooting off colors, and I would like wipe my forehead to get the sweat off, and when I would do that, I would look up and I would see these cobwebs. Think of a spider cobweb, and they'd shoot across, and when the two of them would connect, it would make this bright white flash like lightning, thunder, and vibrant colors. So as I progressed taking this fermented skatefish liver oil, I started chipping away more and more and more at this diamond to the point where it was completely gone, and it was an eye. It wasn't a pine cone, it was an eye. Now you think of an eye like this, but it was turned. So the eye was actually this way, looking at me, and it would blink like this, right here. And I'm shrunk inside. And I could hear myself in my thoughts, and I knew I was dreaming. And when I walked inside my brain, it was like a moist squishiness, which is my brain. So the dreams were definitely a pro. I mean, I had dreams where like the colors, I would wake up and like it'd be a color I'd never even like seen before or could put into words. I kept a little notepad. Where I put it right here. So this was by my bedside table every night. Well, I shouldn't say my bedside table, my fish tank, myself on my fish tank. And I would just write down when I woke up things in my dreams. I had a dream where I bungee jumped and skydived, which is something I would never do. I had one dream where I followed a rainbow, which was cool as fuck, yo. The rainbow was a cool dream. But yeah, the dreams I had were amazing, okay? Let's see, another con was waking up really early and taking it on an empty stomach. Now, everything was smooth until me and the wife switched roles again, and now I'm back working. Well, she's got to handle some business, and now I work overnight from 11 to 7. So, like, I come home, I fall asleep, and I do apologize for not getting this video up earlier, but, and bear with me, this is going to be a little bit longer than my normal videos on YouTube. Like, this is going to be a lot longer, okay? So, first thing in the morning, taking it. Once you get into that routine, you know, you make it a habit, and then that routine becomes conditioned, like innate breathing and blinking. It was very simple. But then I switched again with the overnight work, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to take it when they go to sleep, and I'll take it when I first wake up. So I kind of threw myself off just a little bit. But I mean, if you're going to be taking this, I do suggest you take it on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. If you know me, if you don't know me, I drink a lot of water. I drink at least half my body weight, if not more, every single day. I take 2 of these little pills in the morning, pound it with a bottle of water. Mind you, this is a side note. Let me ask you a question. If you don't drink water for 8 hours, do you believe yourself's going to be dehydrated? Honestly, if you don't drink water, 8 hours. Now, if you sleep 8 hours, you're not drinking water. So the first thing you should do when you first wake up is drink a glass of water or a bottle of water. Room temperature, not cold, not hot. Room temperature to get your system, get your body going. So that's the first thing I do every morning. Wake up, drink my water, come out here, get on my computer, shake this bottle, which there's nothing in it to shake anymore, and I pop 2 and pound a bottle of water. That was my routine. That's what I would do. So I did that for 60 days. Now, one of the benefits I noticed, I suffer from degenerative disc disease. I have 2 herniated discs, I have 2 bulging discs, and I have a protruding disc that pushes up against the sciatic nerve from time to time. Knock on noggin through physical therapy and, you know, homework from physical therapy, heating my back and stretching my back. I haven't had the pain down my leg. Benefit I noticed from taking this, 1, I could twist first thing in the morning. Usually I have to stretch and warm up, and I was limiting my mobility before taking this. It'd be like this. Now, I'm not saying it's just this, because it's also me stretching, meditation, you know, yoga, everything else I incorporate, but I can rotate first thing in the morning. Another benefit, I felt in tune with nature, okay? Now, if you guys don't know, I'm going to tell you what my belief is. I don't care what anybody believes in. You can believe in whatever religion you believe in, but my religion, love is my religion, and I believe God is Mother Earth, okay? Don't knock me, don't judge me, but just hear me out when I say this. Whatever you do to this world, it's going to give back to you, okay? And you cannot break some of the universal laws like gravity. I don't care what color you are, what religion you believe in, what ethnicity you are. If we're all on top of a roof and we all decide to walk off the roof, gravity doesn't give a fuck about anybody, anything, but it's going to make you drop, okay? That's just one. Like, oh, that's a whole nother YouTube video, another Facebook Live video. But it doesn't discriminate. I felt more in tune with Mother Nature while taking this. Now, I'm going to give it a couple weeks and see how I feel without taking it, and I'll let you guys know. Another benefit, this is a good one. This is a real good one. My energy, okay? My brain fog. After doing the bulletproof coffee, I'm not a coffee drinker, but doing the bulletproof coffee, my morning brain fog wasn't there. Wasn't there. And then I stopped drinking the brain octane oil and bulletproof coffee. It started coming back. While I was taking this, I'd wake up before I started working overnight, like the first 30 days, whatever it was. I'd wake up, no brain fog. So that was a benefit. One last benefit, I'm going to tell you this one. People are like, what? Oh, before I get into that, let's talk about the energy, though. Cutting my grass, I have little spikes in energy, but that's also because I drink my superfood shake. You know, my superfood shake's full of 70 to 72 superfoods. When I first started drinking that, increased energy, stamina, endurance. My nails started going faster and longer. My hair started going faster and longer. My complexion cleared up. Now, mind you, I have to read this for almost everything. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. Talking about my superfood shake. And that label is also on here. So add that with this and everything else I was doing, my energy was up. Another thing, sleeping. My sleep was good. It was good. And like some nights I'd wake up, like, oh man, my dream, I'm gonna go back to sleep. And I'd come right back to the dream, which was really cool. All right. So what I like most during the 60 days was definitely the dream of me chipping away at the pineal gland. That's what it was, the diamond that looked like a pine cone. And the dream where I actually touched the eye. And then people I suggested it was my higher self, my inner self, you know, universal source energy, whatever you want to call it, was me talking to myself. The dream where my whole life flashed before my eyes in my dream, from being born in Northern Westchester Hospital, fishing with my father who passed away when I was 5 years old on April Fool's Day, actually seeing him pass away in the bed. I didn't talk about that in one of my dreams. I was actually like, I guess, a fly on the wall, kind of looking down at my father as he was passing away. It was really kind of a depressing dream. But at the end of that dream, I talked to my father. And I knew it was a dream because I was talking to my father. And no matter what anybody says, I'm making my father proud. And that came to me in the dream. So that was really cool. So the dreams was definitely what I liked most about this whole 60-day experience. Definitely was the dreams. And like a lot of these, I had a lot of dreams where I did not discuss them because I don't want to offend people. And I have sometimes no filter. I'll say what's on my mind. One thing I don't tolerate is wicked people. I don't mind, I shouldn't say that. People are going to bully people. People are going to fight people. The problem I have is when two people are fighting and somebody pulls out their phone and they record it instead of breaking up the fight. Now, mind you, it might not be your place to get in between two people fighting. But if a man hits a woman, I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm going to stop it. And if a woman hits a man and I see her hit the man, I'm going to stop it before the man can hit the woman back. That's just who I am. That's the person I am. So I don't tolerate wicked people. I don't. It bothers me and it irks me. If you just treat people the way that they want to be treated, you just treat people the way you want to be treated, the world will be a better place. If you can go around smiling all day, the world will be a better place. Imagine you walk outside your house and everybody's just got a big old smile on their face and they say, hey, how you doing? You know how much better the world would be? It'd be a so much better place. So this made me smile. It made me connect to a lot of people on YouTube that I'm honored and I'm humbled and I'm privileged to call my friends, people that we reach out and connect on Facebook. I mean, some really awesome people because they were looking the same thing I was looking for research on fermented skatefish liver oil. It's hard to find research. Now, I got a video where I talked about Dr. Weston, I think his name was. They called him the Isaac Newton of nutrition back in the day, and the Activator X. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that, but do some research on that. Like, do your own research. That's one thing I always tell people. Don't take my word. Do your own research. And make sure you get multiple sources. Don't just, oh, I read it on the internet. It must be true. Come on, you got to get multiple sources before you can say anything, right? So, there's 1:30. All right. I got to wrap this up real soon. I have foot reflexology and deep tissue massage that I'm going to go get. So my last thing, what I suggest and refer this for you to try. Green Pastures does not pay me, nor do I say go to their website. You can go to Amazon, which I first did, and then I found another website. I can't think of it off the top of my head. They actually emailed me the other day, asked me if I wanted to buy something. So let me go check my email. It is Selina. How you say that, Siobhan? Selina. Senelia? So what? Selena? Selina? Selena? Never been good with names. Selena Natural. Wait. Selena Natural. I can't read. It's blocked off. If you want it, just let me know. I'll shoot you the link. It was cheaper than Amazon, so that's where I got it from. And then if you're a first-time buyer, you get a promotional code, it's like 15 or 20% off. So that's where I got it. So I would suggest and refer people to try this, but make sure you do your own research before you try it. Speak to a doctor. That was another benefit. That one almost slipped my mind. I brought this to my doctor's office the last time I saw my doctor, and he told me not to come back until I had either pain or needed to see him because I was making such great progress. I brought this to my physical therapist, who's an amazing physical therapist who always works the shit out of me and knows when I'm lying about, oh yeah, I did my stretches today. So I'm always 100% honest and real with her. And she did her own research on this, and she was shocked at what she found. And she also told me, because I only have 20 calendar visits and I was making such great progress, knock on knock, and still am, to not come back and waste them until actually I really needed it. So that's another benefit. My doctor and my physical therapist. Not just this, though. Let's make this perfectly clear. It's not just this. It's heating of the back. I had to stop ice. I used to ice my back. It was the worst thing for me to do. Heating my back stretches. Meditation is huge. Inner-sizing with John Asseroff and the Winning the Game of Money and the whole Neuro Gym, the Neuro Achievers group. That's an amazing community. If I wasn't working so much, I'd get back into it, but I'm a lifetime member, so I will get back. I got like 7 weeks out of the 12. I get back into that. Just surrounding myself with positive, like-minded individuals, and the people I've met during the 60 days has just been a blessing. But yeah, so I would refer this, but like I said, speak to your doctor, see what your doctor has to say. Multiple doctors, not just one doctor. Make sure you have 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, 6, maybe 10 doctors you can speak to, because there's a lot of doctors out here. They're all about money. The first doctor I ever saw was giving me prescription drugs. That's all I wanted to do. Just take these. But I'm like, doc, this is not curing me. It's just, numbing the pain, making me like a zombie. So you got to do some research, find multiple doctors, and you get their input, and then do your own research before you put anything in your mouth and swallow it, right? I tell my challengers all the time, the only person that controls what you put in your mouth, chew up, and swallow is you. So if you're either trying to lose weight or gain weight, you need to be a conscious eater and know what you're putting in your mouth, chewing up and swallowing. And then if you're going to write it down every single day, you can see if you go up or down in weight every single day. Thank you to the 2B Mindset, because that's been helping me a lot. Here it is, my tracker. I mean, I'm telling you right now, I'm not the best at tracking things, but it's helping me a lot. I started at 219. I've gone up and down. The day I had Pizza Hut and the day I had the fried chicken, my weight went up. Days I was just on, water first, veggies most, and then fiber-filled carbohydrates and accessories. Bacon is an accessory. Those were the days that everything went down. So documenting is huge. Yeah, other than that, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, I'm always here. Feel free to shoot me a message on Facebook. You can find me at facebook.com/MWSW Life. Real simple. Mark White, Siobhan White, Life. My wife and I's initials, my wife's initials for Life. YouTube. I don't even know what my YouTube channel is. To be honest, I don't even know. I don't even know what the YouTube channel is called, but it's there. Just look up Coach White. You'll find me. Big black guy with dreadlocks, right? Friendly, smiling, happy. That's just who I am. I prefer to look at the glasses 3/4 full instead of half full, and never ever empty. Never ever empty. I mean, don't get me wrong. I suffer from depression, anxiety myself, and we gotta find out our triggers, my PTSD, try to avoid the triggers. But yeah, my feet have been sore because I've been on them so much lately. So I'm gonna go get this foot reflexology done and the deep tissue massage. I think I'm gonna do 30-30. 30-30. I think 30-30, because I don't really want to pay like an hour each. Because but you gotta treat yourself. Self-love, self-care, you know what I mean? But with all of that being said, I think that's it. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but let's talk about my next guinea pig trial test. So I'm not gonna do anything. Today's the 11th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days before I'm at Summit. So I pick up the car on the 19th. I drive out the 20th. I start Summit the 21st. Come back the 24th. On the 25th, that Monday, I will place my order for my next guinea pig test. It's either going to be the magnesium or it might be the CBD oil. When I was doing CBD oil, it was 15 milligrams. I want to do the 3,000, and then I'll document that every day. I also have, I don't know if you guys know about InfoWars, but I ordered that bone broth. That's something I should have documented that. I don't suggest that. Bone broth, the chocolate one, that shit was disgusting. But I drank it every day, and honestly, I guess I didn't do it long enough, maybe. I'm not going to knock Alex Jones because, he does what he does, and people talk about it being good. But for me, it just didn't work. And I got this stuff. Can y'all read that? It's that Kali, I don't know how to say that shit. Silver. The stuff that guy drank every day and turned blue. But this is supposed to help with like being sick, yada, yada. So I got to do more research on this. The only reason I got this is because when I got the bone broth, it was like, if you buy one more thing, shipping is free. I needed to spend like $6. So this was like $4.99 because I had a promotional code, like $9.99. So I got this. Maybe I'll do something with that, but I'll find something. I'm always open for suggestions. As long as it's in my budget, right? I'm not going to go out here and spend $200 or $300 guinea pig trust, something I don't want to do, right? I know the CBD oil I personally take, it's from my wife's friend. And I mean, her prices did go up from the last time I ordered it, but we have a little discount family friend coupon, which pretty much doesn't do anything because it might take off like $10, but then you look at the shipping and it's the $10 you just took off. So it is what it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to go back to doing that. Huge shout out to Melissa. Melissa got me really thinking about the magnesium spray. I don't think I'm getting enough magnesium in my life, so I'm gonna get on that. But yeah, let's see, a couple of few things. I did the bulletproof coffee. I did the bone broth. I did the CBD oil. I did the skatefish liver oil. I'm gonna try the rat. I want to try the ratfish, but I want it fermented. I don't want just the regular oil. I'm gonna try that. My mind's just going blank. I can't think of all the stuff I've tried in the past. I've tried a lot of stuff, but I haven't really documented. So you're going to get a lot of this documenting. I'm going to get back on my A game come May. July. Come July, I'll be going live again in the mornings. Whatever it is, I'm guinea pig testing. I like to do it first thing in the morning. If it's after I work, because I'm going to be working a lot of nights, 11 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., and then like 8:30ish, I'll just go live. Maybe I'll do something with the dogs. Maybe I'll walk and talk with the dogs. People, I know this is way off topic, but I was talking to my therapist today. That's another thing. I see a therapist for my PTSD. Actually, fine stuff. We're talking about pit bulls today. Pit bulls are America's first babysitters back in the 20s. Families used them as babysitters. But they have a bad rep, and there's this guy with his. I'm not racist. Whenever somebody says that, it's going to come off real racist. I'm Native American, Italian, and Black. My wife is Hawaiian, German, Irish, and Spanish. So my kids are mutts. But there was a time way back when we first got jacked, and there was a guy, white guy, with his wife and his two kids, and they had a golden Labrador, whatever the dog was. And he was like, "Stop, kids, that's a pit bull, and they're ferocious." And in my mind, I didn't say it, but in my mind, I really wanted to be like, "Stop, everybody, that's a white man, and he comes from a slave family. They own slaves." But I didn't say it. But I really pisses me off when people talk bad about dogs. It's not the dog's fault that they fight. It's the human beings that force them to fight. So if you want to put the dog down, you should really put the human being down. Fair deal? That's how I feel. Like Mr. Vic, listen, I believe in second chances, but when you fight dogs, I don't believe in second chances. A few things I don't believe in second chances. When you take advantage of a little child, you rape somebody, and if you fight dogs, I think you should just be taking advantage yourself. You should be raped yourself, and you should be put down. And either way, a death penalty in those situations. But then just remember, this is Coach White. This is totally my opinion. Nobody else is coming from me. I don't like those three things. Those three things I don't like them. But let's leave on something positive. It is Monday, my favorite day of the week. Start your week off right. Start your week off strong. Set the tone for the rest of the week. Never miss a Monday. And what I used to always tell everybody, and I still do, remember, daily action steps compounding over time. If you can be this much better today, 1% better today, by this time next year, 365 days, you will be this much better, like this much better, and you'll be 365% better than when you started. Just remember, daily action steps compounding over time. So if you eat a hamburger every single day, you're not going to notice anything in the first day, first week, maybe a month. But give it a year or two, you're going to notice something. You eat a salad every day, you're not going to notice it in the first day, first week, first month. But give it a year, you're going to notice something. So follow the 80-20 rule. If you guys don't know about that, Google it or YouTube it. 80% of the time you want to keep your nutrition on point. All that means is moderation and portion control when you're working with Coach White. I'm never going to tell you not to eat anything, because the minute I tell you not to eat something, it's the minute you want to eat it, at least for me. So you'll never get that. Moderation and portion control 80% of the time. 80% of the time, be very super conscious of what you put in your mouth, you chew up and you swallow. Make sure you chew up your food, because your stomach doesn't have teeth. Remember that. Chew up your food thoroughly so it can digest properly. And then 20% of the time, we don't say cheat meals over here. We call them reward meals, reward days for you busting your ass, okay? You work your ass off, you deserve a reward. What's the point of living life so strict if you can't enjoy things like ice cream and bacon and fried chicken, things like you like, I like, you know? You gotta have days where you can enjoy stuff like that. Barbecues with family and friends, ice cream cake on your birthday, a couple of cocktails on your birthday, you know? So 80-20, I'll do a video on that a little bit later. And then I also want to talk about the CUR-M, right? When you're setting goals and achieving goals, you gotta have your CUR is crucial. Man, I just had a brain fart. It's important, 5 important, crucial, and urgent. CUR, crucial, urgent, important. And I got that from John Asaraf, and he's been an amazing mentor, teacher, coach, friend, and yeah. So with all that being said, now I got to go. It's 1:44. I got to be there by 2:10 to get this reflexology. I'll come live and talk about that too, because this is a first for me too. People are gonna be pushing up on my feet, pressure points on my feet, and then I think I'm gonna do the half deep tissue massage, because I need it. You know? All work and no play makes me a dull boy. So let me go reward myself. With that being said, it's your boy Coach White, Mark White, aka Mr. Modifier. It's been a fun 60 days. Thank you guys. I know it's a little more than 60 days because I was supposed to do this yesterday or the day before, but thank you for following me. Thank you for listening to me. I do appreciate every single one of you, especially the folks that reach out to me, the new friends I've made during this. I thank you. If you have any questions and you want any information from me, I can't be as active as I used to be because of everything that's going on. But if you want a place to call your home with a second family, with health, nutrition, and all that good stuff, we have Coach White's Fit Family. It's 100% free group on Facebook. I say 100% free. I'm not your typical independent Beachbody coach where I'm going to shove product down your face. You'll never get that from me. You might see me using product. You can ask me about it. But in the group, there are no spamming links. There's no sales links. I mean, if you have a question, we take it to Messenger. If you have a general question, health, fitness, nutrition-wise, post it in the group, because the only stupid question is the question never asked. And more than likely, you have a question that I have, somebody else in the group has along the same lines. So we help each other along the way. That group is amazing. I want to give a huge shout out to the active members in that group. If I sat here and listed them all, I'd be here for a while. But yeah, they know who they are, and I appreciate every single one of them. But yeah, it is what it is. We're doing a sit-up challenge this month. So with all that being said, it's your boy Coach White, Mark White, and I'm out. Peace.